Today we're going to learn about the beauty of languages. Language is used to express our thoughts, our ideas, our opinions, our feelings, and our stories. We can communicate with each other in many different languages, so it's important for us to express ourselves using different words and to do it in different ways so that we say what we're thinking accurately and, most importantly, wonderfully. We're going to discuss the wonder of words in the English language with a poem called The Wonderful Words by Mary O'Neill. Here's the first stanza. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to sing it. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. Now, who here feels happy when they dance? And who feels happy when they play sports? On the other hand, who thinks fighting is wrong? And who thinks stealing is wrong? Now, many of you said you feel happy when you dance or play sports, which means you have ways to express what makes you happy. Also, many of you agreed that stealing or fighting is wrong, which means that you have values or principles against immoral things. Whether it is expressing happiness or disagreement, it's important to always express your thoughts. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. This means never let the thoughts and feelings you want to express die because you don't know how to say it or you're afraid of what others will say or think. All of you may not always know how to say what you're thinking, and that's all right. But it's also important for you to find new ways to express yourself instead of leaving your thoughts unspoken. For English is a wonderful game and all of you can play it. English is a wonderful game because there are so many words we can use to express ourselves. For example, I like dancing because it makes me feel free. Or I like painting because it lets my imagination run wild. Here's another example. I don't fight with people because we should all express what makes us angry or upset instead of fighting with each other. This means I prefer verbal communication over non-verbal. And all of you can play this game, which means any of you can do so in your own unique ways. Let's move to the second stanza. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed. Now, here is a picture of a student of a child who's excited about something. And here's a picture of a joyful student who has just won an award. Joyful and excited both express a feeling of happiness. And in the same way, you can say that I'm angry, I'm frustrated, or I'm annoyed to express anger and sadness. If you learn different words, you can match them to express your bright thoughts, which could be your ideas or opinions in several different situations. Now, I'm going to show you two pictures, and I want you to tell me, what is this child and Obama doing in common? Yes, they're public speaking. Now, this student is speaking to an assembly, whereas Obama is speaking to an entire country. As the stanza said, so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed. Both have groomed their messages and fed them to their audience in a way so that the message comes out clear and true. You can use different combinations of words or sentences to express important ideas and opinions like the student, or you can explain complex topics like government policies the way Obama is doing. Moving to the last stanza, which is the last 4 lines of the poem. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. Learning to improve your language is not only about work or success. It's about becoming an outspoken and self-realized individual. Only the words you speak can let the thoughts leave your mind's prison. Learning to express complex thoughts leads you to think of more profound ideas, thereby boosting an unstoppable chain of self-expression. And always remember, your mind is filled with marvelous new surprises, and these could be amazing ideas, thought-provoking opinions, and all of your interesting stories. So always learn to express yourself in different ways, and the people around you will definitely face a lasting impact from all the wonderful words that you have to offer. You might have noticed I missed the third stanza, and that's deliberately because I want to hear your thoughts on what they mean. And then I will discuss more about the stanzas from my perspective, and before we end the class, we're going to discuss your thoughts on the rest of the poem. Now, let's all hear your thoughts using some of the wonderful words in the English language.